Shwaddhup Bruddah!
Shwaddhup Bruddah!
Welcome back to the Shwaddhup Bruddah Podcast Hour. I'm Josh Colclaser.
And I'm Tommy Govero.
And this is episode 1 of year 2.
Year 2!
Halloween special.
Yeah, we're starting out strong.
Spooky.
Last year, we started recording around this time last year, but it was we were just so much with how the heck do we record a podcast that we didn't even think about the holiday.
Yeah, I mean, it was, looking back on it though, man, we pulled it off. We did a good job. We did not pull it off like this.
No.
Of course, I want to go ahead and give a shout out and some thanks to our significant others.
Definitely.
Your wife.
Thank you, Lauren.
And my fiance.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mar.
Yes.
They helped us put all this together.
Definitely. Lauren, as soon as it was we're doing the holiday special, she's like, okay. And she started throwing decorations around. She was like, I'm going to put this up here and I'm going to do this. And she's like, get me tape. And I was
Mariah provided some goodies.
Goodies, some decoration.
Lauren made sure that, the cauldrons as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And Lauren did a great job.
Yeah, through the rest
decorating
together.
Everything. So,
out of nowhere, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Seeing it come together was hilarious.
So thank you, both of you.
Yes.
So this is going to be a really fun episode.
Yeah. Also, just in case you guys were wondering, this is not usually, I would love to say every time we recorded the podcast, it was like this. The past 51 episodes that weren't on video.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll see.
But, the first...
How it's kind of more like...
already evolved greatly.
Yeah.
But
in one episode.
Yeah, making great strides. We'll see if we can keep this pace up throughout year 2. I really hope we can, because this feels super awesome and legit. So definitely, most of all of our listeners up to this point have been audio listeners, but we will be making the effort to make sure every video or every episode comes out on video. Obviously, It won't be released the same day as audio. It's a lot easier to throw the audio track out there, but
once my time frees up a little bit too, when we get this figured out, it'll be a lot easier to get it out.
I would definitely say,
but
I think it's pretty common to do an audio release first and then a video a couple days later, but
2-day wait.
Well, we can inside baseball that later.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh.
All right, Tommy.
Josh. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So, we're here. It's the Halloween special.
Happy Halloween.
For those who aren't watching the episode, first off, you should. Second off, you're missing out because we got candy, we got goodies, we got our Halloween outfits on. Not our Halloween outfits that we wore on Halloween for your, engagement celebration, but
which was really fun.
Yeah, had a great time. We'll get more into that later for sure, and hopefully we'll on the video get some pictures put up of our costumes from that.
We definitely will.
But
I'll make it happen.
Yeah, we got our costumes, we got our decorations, we got candy. We're gonna be diving in, talking about some of our favorite Halloween candies, kind of just some of our favorite candies in general. I think.
I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, really, I've got a long list of favorite candies, so I had to really narrow it down.
Yeah. When
I went to the store. What's tough. My main go-tos?
Mm-hmm. So we got lots of good stuff. We're gonna be talking about those, talking about maybe just some Halloween traditions or some movies that we love. But I can't think of any better way to start out year 2, episode 1 than by asking you, "How was your week, buddy?"
I am so glad you asked, Bruddah.
Well, of course.
And thank you for asking.
Oh, I mean, I couldn't start the podcast without it.
My week was good. It was pretty eventful. Went second week of the new job. No, just don't let it happen again.
I'm new.
Second week of the new job, installed some flooring and cabinets in a $400,000 home. So
heck yeah, that's nice.
It was pretty cool. I'm still feeling if I like it or not, Yeah,
but it takes some time to get in the groove of a new job.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not making any judgments yet, so I'm just learning what I can and working hard.
That's the way to do it, man.
And then, you mentioned the Halloween engagement party.
Yeah.
We did that, and that was very, very fun. My dad made this huge coffin cooler. I mean, it was huge. I could
really
fit
cool.
into it. Yeah. Mariah and her mom did a whole bunch of decorating in the backyard. I put up a projector and
the
stuff
little
on the
tiki torch aisle was super cool.
Yeah. No, it was done really well. My mom made these little ghost things and had some decorations to give in and stuff. So everybody pitched in a little bit and it was really awesome.
That's great.
A few people didn't make it and it was a little bit of a bummer, but I understand, why people wouldn't be making it right now. So not a big deal. I'm just happy that the people who did showed up and we all had a great time. So
it was an awesome time. Yeah, I'm sad we didn't weren't able to stay the whole time, but we wanted to stop by, see my my aunt and uncle still before they called it a night and got to sit around their campfire as well. But yeah, dude,
we definitely understood.
It was an awesome time. I was really happy to be there, and it was a really cool setup. And that backyard is just awesome, just in general.
Yeah, it's a big backyard. It's like a mini version of your parents' backyard.
Yeah, it's like a strip of if you just took
right.
Yeah, you just picked the section of my parents' backyard that you want, and it's that was that one. But it was perfect.
Minus the trees.
Yeah, luckily. Oh, that's the best part. I was like, man, this is easy to mow. This is a big yard. My dogs would love to run this.
Yeah. They would. They would love that yard.
That's perfect.
Charlie and Chloe just go
crazy.
More so Charlie. Chloe's used to it, but
yeah, she's like, this is old news. I've been here for so long. Oh,
so
this old place.
Long. All right. Great. So that was my week. How was your week, buddy?
I'm glad you asked.
Of course.
Yeah, it was all in all pretty normal week. Didn't do a whole lot. I got back into Rocket League out of nowhere.
That's one I never really could get into.
Oh, dude, I really liked it back back whenever it was, first release on PS4 or whatever. I played it on console and then I played it on Steam, and then I knew that it came out on the Switch, but I hadn't played it yet, and I was like, you know what? Maybe that's a way that I'll get some free wins, but I don't think it is console exclusive. I think it's all cross-platform. I'm assuming either that or other people on the Switch are really good. I was assuming that they'd be bad because it would be children,
right?
But maybe I'm just bad.
I don't know. There's a lot of people on Switch that are insanely good at those games.
Yeah, but it's if you're insanely good at it, wouldn't you play on PC?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it's just the people
where
on
the
phone
performance
games
is a lot better. But also on a phone game, if it's available on a PC, it's just the sheer fact that your ability to perform is probably going to be higher on a system that's running smoother and a higher fidelity.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People have their preferences, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Either way, this is not going to be an episode about Rocket League.
No, not at all. No video games.
It's just been what I've been doing lately. I've been playing a lot of Rocket League for some reason. It's probably because Northern Line started playing, and I was like, oh, dude, that was a fun game. Maybe I'll be good at it. And I've been playing the hockey mode on it. It's called Snow Day, and instead of the ball to puck, and it's real icy around. It's real fun, but
I don't know. I might have to,
dude. It's free.
Download it and maybe
you can play it on Switch. I've been playing it on PC again too because I was like, I gotta play it where I can see things better. That's my problem. It's not my problem. I'm just bad at the game. But yeah, all in all, it's been a good week. We went to went to your guys' engagement celebration. We our costume, dude. Lauren, so we had been trying to find something, but just kind of striking out on the costume front the whole time. And then I think it was Pinterest or something. She got to the bottom of the list, and there wasn't very many of these, so it was kind of even more of a bonus. But it was #filter, #no filter, as in
when you guys walked up with that, I had to think about it for a second, and then I was like, oh my god, that's amazing.
So for those of you who may not know what I look like, first off, watch this episode of the podcast.
In fact, go ahead and watch right now, and I'll pop up a picture of Tommy and Lauren.
Yeah, of our outfits. But so, yeah, if you're not aware of what I look like, I have a very large beard. I'm a very large man. And so my wife had a wig that just happened to be the exact same hair color that she currently has. So we threw that on. We both threw on matching flannels, black t-shirts, jeans, and shoes. We didn't have like matching shoes, but we both just threw on like some black shoes. And yeah, she had like stuck like these like star glitter things on her face and put butterflies on a hairband and like other like star things in her hair. So she was a Snapchat filter applied, and then I'm supposed to be that same picture without the filter.
It was funny.
I had to explain
very
it to
well
a few
done.
people.
It was very well done. Yeah, it was an older crowd. They don't know what Snapchat even is.
No,
most of the time.
That was what I heard a lot. I don't do social media. What's this mean? And I was like, I get that. I don't do a lot of social media either, but like a filter without a filter, like camera filter, like that stuff's been around for a long time. To have like a filter on a picture.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see where people would be like, I don't.
Yeah. I wasn't like questioning their intelligence from it, but
the younger crowd, like, definitely, like,
they got
it went over
quick.
well. Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good one. It, just all kudos to Lauren for finding it and throwing it together, because she did it like in the nick of time, and it came out perfect. But
by the way, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to sit up as much as I can. My back is just killing me already.
I feel if I sit back, I'm just like super far back, I guess.
I figure we'll sit back and then we'll move forward when we start getting into the candy.
All right.
The candy.
But well, I guess that's a bit of a segue, because I don't have much else to talk about with my week. Like, that was pretty much it. We should throw up a.
That was it?
Yeah, I mean, we went to your party.
I'm just kidding.
And then now we're here recording. We should definitely throw up a picture of your outfit as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Me and Mariah, for the audio listeners, we were a bride and groom. But we were zombies. Yeah, we didn't have any like wounds or anything like that. But
you just died of natural causes and came back of unnatural causes.
Pretty much. And
big brain
just really friendly still.
Yeah. That's exactly what I expect you to be like as a zombie.
Yeah. It's like in Shaun of the Dead, playing video games in the shed.
Dude, we be getting down on some Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, right on you.
Or we'd be like playing some Smash Bros.
Oh, for real though.
Yeah, I know. No, like Lauren thinks it's ridiculous. I'm like,
you know what we'd be playing? Fate.
Probably Fate.
Fate or Torchlight 2 or no.
Hopefully like Torchlight 4 by then.
We'd be playing like some Champions of Norath or
Speaking of playing, we should probably get this elephant out of the room. If you've been listening to us for a long time, we've been talking about Cyberpunk 2077.
No.
Last episode, we were real hype, talking about how it's so soon to come out. They delayed it again. December 10th is the new release date. Hopefully, it just means we're getting
that's not much longer.
No, it's survivable, but hopefully it just means we're getting a more polished game, more perfect. But yeah, big sad news. And I was like that news came out the morning our last episode went live, and I was like, wow, talk about like being instantly outdated.
Yeah. No, it's a little disappointing, but that's okay. We can we can still play Age of Calamity a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we can still get the streaming stuff going.
Yeah.
Play some games.
Yeah, we'll definitely figure something out. So in the meantime, once Cyberpunk comes out though, we're streaming Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that'll be a big push to do it.
Can't wait.
I'm super excited.
So, do you want to get into the candy?
Dude, I'm super excited to get into this candy. Do you want to get into yours first? How do you want to do this? Want to do some little back and forth? We'll do one then the other.
Let's do some back and forth.
I think some back and forth sounds good.
Let's do some back and forth.
Let's get cracking with yours first.
So, like, this is some of our favorite candies that we
picked up in a short amount of time, so it may not be all of our favorite candies.
Yeah, definitely not. Just some of our go-tos.
Yeah. Everything in here we will get destroyed very soon.
Some of these I'm fond of from my childhood. Some of them are new. Some of them are just from
just
young
recent,
adult
catch your eyes
kind of thing. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I'll go ahead and get right into it. I'm just gonna grab one and
All right.
start going.
I had a feeling that was going to be first. I looked at it and I felt it. Also, we'll go ahead and pre-warn. This is we're going to do our best to like keep the mic away from our mouths and probably not both eat at the same time to like
right.
keep the conversation flowing, but there will be eating in this episode. So if that grosses you out, I greatly apologize, but we're going to do our best to make it not so bad for you.
Absolutely.
So without further ado, what's your first candy?
Kit Kat. Oh gosh, Clippy.
This is Clippy. Okay.
We got some Kit Kat minis unwrapped.
And they're not
white Kit Kat.
Yeah, say they're white
Kit
chocolate.
Kat.
What's your do you
cream.
like white chocolate better than milk or dark chocolate? Or is it just specifically in the Kit Kat that you like the milk chocolate or the white chocolate? Sorry.
Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, man, who are you talking to? I like all chocolate.
I know you do. I just didn't know if you had like a preference because like some people are like, oh, I don't like white chocolate. It's just.
To be honest with you, you know why I got the white chocolate? Because I already had a few wrapped milk chocolate ones.
Fair enough.
So I wanted to like mix it up. I really like all the Kit Kats.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna open them up.
Yeah,
what's your favorite Kit Kat? We'll open them up.
I mean, honestly, like, so I would definitely.
Do you like taking a break?
I do love taking a break with a Kit Kat bar. It's not something that I feel like I've really like had as a go-to. Do you need a knife? Oh, you got it. But yeah, like Kit Kats aren't really necessarily a go-to candy of mine. Just because I feel like I don't know, like if I'm getting like candy out of a vending machine, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of hungry, so I'll like go for a Snickers. But I do enjoy Kit Kats. Like if they're around, I'll always go for it. I think I like the dark chocolate best. And I definitely I wouldn't say that was I wouldn't say that was the case whenever I was a kid. Like I hated anything dark chocolate. But as I've gotten older, like the dark chocolate candies just, I don't know, man, they hit different like satisfaction points for me, and like I really like it. But I do like white chocolate. I feel like it's always super creamy and obviously like incredibly sweet.
No, I agree with that. Dark chocolate is a hit or miss for me. Dark chocolate combined with stuff, love it. Like dark chocolate and peanut butter and stuff. But on its own, it's like I can do it, but it's not like the most enjoyable thing for me.
No, I definitely get that.
But it's also been a long time, and your taste buds do adapt to that kind of stuff. So
no, they do. And I feel like dark chocolate is definitely like just something that as you get older, it is more like palatable and more enjoyable.
It's like wine and that kind of stuff.
See, now these white chocolate Kit Kats, like whenever I eat white chocolate, it instantly makes me think of the Hershey cookies and cream. Is one of my favorite chocolate bars. I thought about getting some.
Me too.
For this, but it's not really a Halloween candy for me. Like those candy bars.
It's ghost poop.
It is ghost poop. That's not a bad. It would have been a good. It's a decent Halloween candy. Now that you frame it that way. It's just the way you phrase it. But like, oddly enough, that chocolate bar to me is like. That always triggers a memory of like going to Ace Hardware with my dad, because that was always the candy bar I would get on the way out, was a cookies and cream bar. But yeah, I love them.
I was very fond of the cookies and cream bar.
Yeah. So yes, we'll go ahead.
What do we got?
So I'm gonna get, just as further proof that these are like some of my favorite candies.
You opened yours before mine, and that was probably smart.
Lauren, thank you for phrasing it that way instead of that. I've been, Well,
you just told on yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell myself very much in here. These
transparency.
I ain't gonna lie to you people. But yeah, so
there's nothing left for you to try. Sorry, brother.
No, there's a few in here. So I got Nerds gummy clusters. Now I really like the Nerds ropes, and I wanted to have these to compare, and I think we should try.
Ooh. I'm glad you did this.
Those next, and so yeah, we only have a few in here because we've been going pretty hard. And Lauren was like, if you open these early, they will be gone. So go ahead and take one. So yeah, they're these little bitty.
We'll eat one.
Yeah, they're like a little gummy core rolled in nerds, and I expected it to be harder because
like perfect. It's like crunchiness.
It's pretty soft, but the nerds are still a little crunchy.
I really like that.
But yeah, like Nerds Ropes is something that my parents would always get me and my sister. Like it's just like a staple candy for holidays, and so once they come out with these little clusters, they're awesome for like grabbing a couple.
Oh yeah, no, that's super good. I'm gonna have to look for those. That's dangerous right there.
Yep, you can see why there's not many.
All right, let's go for our next one. Let's see, is it this one?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, this is a new one that
you turned me onto these.
Yeah, my buddy, one of my buddies turned me onto this, and I don't know. I grabbed him one day before a podcast and was like, "Here, try this."
Dude.
They're the Trolley Sour Crunchy Crawlers. So they're like gummy worms.
Which, a little pre-spoiler. We got plenty of gummy worms.
Yeah, we both grabbed the same gummy worms, but they're gummy worms with a candy coating. So like,
and the first time that you gave me one of them, the first thing that crossed my mind was like, man, this tastes like a nerd rope, but instead of individual nerds, it's just one giant nerd encasing the rope. And like, I still feel like it rings incredibly true. And I'm definitely going to go with the green because the green is the best. It's lime outside, cherry inside. They loaded you up on red in this bag.
For the first time, like the blue isn't my favorite.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, I think I like the blue a little better than the red, but like they're all really good. So, yeah, it's this little like hard shell, but it's still a worm and just packed with flavor. And so I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna eat a gummy cluster and kind of give it a little.
Sorry,
I was like, I don't know how to like signify for you.
I can cut that out too in the.
Yeah. So yeah, here goes nothing. Oh, I dropped it. It's okay. I vacuum my floors. And that's the benefit of a hard candy, like hard shell.
Absolutely.
Doesn't pick up nothing.
You can just blow it right off. Man, those are so good.
It's
Every
so much
time.
flavor.
It really is. Every time. Like, I'm just like, ooh. They need to figure out how to, like, do something like that for a Halloween bag.
I think they could do, like, just a little individual pack, like 2 or 3 of them.
Right. I think that'd be fantastic.
Honestly, I do think those are better than these little nerd clusters. They're very different.
All right, I really like the crunchiness of these nerd clusters.
They're a lot easier to eat.
Let me.
There's more chewiness to it, whereas the trolley worm, the hard worms, was like a whole lot of crunch up front, and then it like goes away pretty quick. But I feel like the flavor of those are a lot more like boom in your face.
Oh, absolutely, I agree, for sure.
Yeah.
No, those are fantastic.
So I guess let's keep it going with the trolley gummy worms. So these are, essentially the same thing without the coating. And this is going to be
a controversial topic here.
If you like these a lot, if the red and blue ones are your favorites, go ahead and skip.
I want you to pause right now.
Think long and hard.
Think long and hard. 2, let us know what flavor you think they are.
I would love to hear what you think each of these flavors are. The red and yellow, the orange and green, and the red and blue.
Real quick, so they can know where to tell us what flavor they think it is. Go ahead and give us a shout out.
So first off, you can always leave a comment wherever you're listening to this. If it has a comment section, put it in. It should send us a notification. But if you want to get us some other social interaction, you can hit us up on Twitter at SBPH6. At SBPH6. You can send us an email, sbphcontact@gmail.com. You can search for us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page now. So, probably just search Shwaddhup Bruddah and should see us. You'll see the logo.
Thank you to our new 77 followers.
Yeah, that got a lot of followers fast. So hopefully we get some new listeners from that. And yeah, I think that's our social media contacts at this time. So definitely. Oh, and we also got a Discord. So go into the description of wherever you're watching this, and you should see a link. You can join our Discord and tell us there what you think the gummy worm flavors are, because we're going to tell you you're wrong on one of them at least.
Yeah, and your mind is about to be blown.
If you do really like them, and I'm fully serious, because like I used to super like the red and blue gummy worms were my favorite, and I don't like them now, and they taste different to me now.
Dude, that is so disappointing for me. Like, I'm so sorry that you...
Dude, me too.
I like them just the same, but like it's not the same at the same time. They're
so far from what they used to be. So yeah,
I'm just gonna like pull mine out while.
Yeah, we might as well. I'm fixing my light so it can look nice. So yeah,
I'll take all your red and blues too.
I mean, I still kind of eat them a little bit, but I just don't. I keep being like, maybe they'll taste good. So the blue and the red and blue, for the red strawberry, not too big of a letdown. Like I can live with that. The blue is grape.
Wow, you just like came out and said it, man.
Yeah.
You didn't even like sugarcoat it or nothing.
It's grape, just full blown. I mean,
it is grape. So most people would think this is like a blue raspberry.
That's always what I thought it was.
Everybody we've asked, blue raspberry, right? Nope, it's grape. So before you know that, you taste blue raspberry.
Every time I've always tasted blue raspberry.
Same here. I've always been like, oh, that's blue raspberry. But no, once we read the back, we actually read the back of the flavors, and it says grape. We're like, wait, grape. What? And then we went into it.
I've like eaten them, eat the sides on their own, and they have their individual flavor, and it's grape.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Now that I know that it's grape, like it now tastes like grape. Let me, where's it at? Yeah, I'm
on a little disappointment, suckers. It tastes like Dimetap grape to me. Like cough medicine grape. It's disgusting.
It really does taste like grape.
I hate it so much. So yeah, we'll throw this. The bag's starting to get full. I'm just going to throw these to the side.
I love it.
We're going to fill this thing up.
All right.
Moving on.
Sorry if I keep deep breaths too. My
eating's hard.
Well, my nose, like my allergies has been all crazy, so my nose is like all like.
Especially being out in the bonfire and everything last night.
Yeah, like it's been crazy.
Temps dropping. Sinuses.
Wonderful. Getting older. So. All right. So since we kind of did that at the same time, but
yeah, I'll
go ahead and do my next one. Now I'm into my chocolates. Like my chocolates.
I think we're gonna go through a similar. I got some other things before I hit my chocolates, but let's hit a chocolate phase, and then I'll finish it off with some sweets.
All right. We're gonna start out with one of my favorite go-tos, some chocolate covered peanuts, double dipped.
I was gonna get some Goobers, the movie.
I love Goobers, man.
You can't go wrong with chocolate covered peanut butter.
You know what?
Or chocolate covered peanuts.
You know what? What I love, it's like not chocolate covered peanuts, but it's like a chocolate bar with peanuts in it.
Mr. Good bar.
They're the best.
Dude, that's
hands down the best chocolate bar.
I told myself I was only gonna like put things in here if I could do like a mini bar. That's why like I don't have those, because those are like, ask my mother what my favorite candy bar is, and she will tell you it's a Mr. Good bar. Every time.
It's a fantastic candy bar. My dad gets them, and I can't help myself every time I pass by. Sorry,
Dad. Break a little piece off.
Yeah, I do, and like I'm just like, oh man, I need to get one, but then I never do.
Oh, I always get any chance I get a Mr. Good bar.
Most of the time I get like Reese's or something. It's because I eat the Mr. Good bar so fast. I know it'll be short-lived.
I eat Reese's fast too, though. Which, like, spoiler, but I'm sure people have seen. We got Reese's in mine.
That's not what it looks like.
No, it's not at all. But But yeah, just that chocolate peanut / chocolate peanut butter, like it's such a just solid combo that like you get sweet, you get salty. It checks those boxes, and like it comes together so beautifully, and like even the texture of chocolate with the texture of peanut, like because the peanut's like kind of a soft nut.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's, I don't know, like you said, it's just such a good combination.
Do you like chocolate covered cashews better?
Absolutely.
They're just so much more expensive.
They are expensive. They're harder to find.
Worth it though.
They're so good though.
Yeah, that's
like chocolate covered. Most things are good, but
yeah, that's I've talked about them on this channel or on this podcast before, but the Good Mythical Morning Rhett and Link, they did one that's like, you know, covering things in chocolate. Like, will it make it better or worse? Hands down, every disgusting combination, chocolate made it better and easier to eat that disgusting thing.
I'm sure it did.
They're just like, it's just all around better.
I kind of want to test that for myself.
Let's do it sometime.
Sounds good.
We'll eventually just like, I don't know, maybe we'll transition to like, in the way that Rhett and Link went from having a morning show YouTube channel to making a podcast in the side. We start as a podcast and we'll transition to making an extra little YouTube morning show.
I can dig it.
So,
I would love to have a morning show.
let's,
YouTube morning show with you, Bruddah.
I think it'd be awesome. All right, let's, we'll move towards my Twix. Now, it does look like this is a bag of both left and right Twix.
Oh, shit. Which one are you? You left or right?
I guess I'm a right Twix. I don't know. But
I don't know. What's the difference?
Which factory it gets made in. But
I think I'm a right Twix.
I've always been a Twix fan. I feel like, I guess I'm a left Twix guy.
I'm a left Twix guy as well, I guess.
I guess we don't know nothing.
Shit.
But yeah, I've always really liked Twix. And I feel like Twix minis are just like the perfect, you know how like with Reese's, like a Reese's egg is the perfect amount of Reese's of like chocolate to peanut butter. The ratio on the egg is just right.
The eggs and the pumpkins, they're always just
like
right.
The Christmas tree is too much peanut butter.
Oh no, I don't think so.
I do. But I feel like the ratio on a mini Twix is just so perfect, and it's always been one of my absolute favorites to get out of the Halloween bag.
Mm-hmm.
Back when they were one factory.
That's how I feel about Snickers as well.
Mm-hmm. It was a toss-up here. Whenever I was like going and looking at it, I was like, Twix or Snickers? Twix or Snickers? Here, trash bag over there. And like I said, for me, Snickers is like, I'm kind of hungry, but I don't, and this is just marketing at work. Hungry, grab a Snickers. But like, you know, like if I'm like, I'm like kind of hungry, but I'm going to eat at this time, and I go to a vending machine, I'll go to a Snickers over a Twix. But like Halloween, I don't know, something about like, the Twix is just perfect.
I don't know. I really like Twix, and chances are I'll probably just end up getting them both.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the best part about Halloween is you're gonna get them both in your bag.
That's my no, I won't get them in my bag because I can't go trick or treating anymore.
No, but I'm saying like back when we were kids, we would have both.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But now I'm saying when I go to the store, I'll just end up buying both.
Yeah,
for myself.
No shame in that.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, nobody wants to admit they ate a whole bag of Twix.
But mini candy bars.
Yeah, but I guess I did.
Here we are. All right. So what else? Oh, let me throw this in the...
yeah, how could you?
In the candy bowl. This thing is just going to get overflowing.
That's all right.
I can't wait.
All right.
What do we got?
I only got 2 things left. You're going to have to like...
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll start doing...
Time.
Yeah, I'll do 2 on this next one.
My next thing is another chocolate-covered nut. Hershey's with almonds.
Oh, dude, yes.
Love Hershey's with almonds. Man.
Now, the first thing I think about with that...
Speaking of which, I didn't see it, but I recently tried Snickers with almonds.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
they're really good. The almonds, it's just like, we were saying peanuts is soft nut, but like almonds a little bit harder. And the thing that I think about,
But like the roasted taste of an almond is just like
phenomenal. I do love almonds. One thing that I always think about is like those fundraiser chocolate bars. Is I would always get the one with nuts, and they were like always an almond one, and they were so freaking good. I don't know what company makes the chocolate for those, but I should find out. Where I guess I should just find somebody who's doing a chocolate bar fundraiser.
Maybe we can get a Shwaddhup Bruddah chocolate bar fundraiser going on.
Yeah, help us. Whichever one of us sells the most chocolate bars gets a hoverboard.
I was thinking like let's get some new studio equipment, but
yeah, I was just making a joke of like how the competitions always have a stupid prize for like first prize.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
There's always something like a hoverboard.
Well, now it'd be a hoverboard. Back in the day, it's like it's a Razor scooter, but it's like only for little kids. It's a yo-yo collection.
It's not for 6 foot tall 8th graders like you, Tommy.
I wasn't 6 foot in 8th grade. I was like 5'9".
It was 6 foot tall, pretty much to the rest of us.
Yeah, I was always a tall kid, but then we always had Jake Nichols. We probably shouldn't like just throw people's last names out there, but
Yeah.
it's a fake name.
He doesn't exist.
Yeah, I just made that up.
Definitely do not go search his name. I mean, you won't find anything.
He was the only dude in our grade that was just like so much massively taller than me. Great guy though. Man,
A lot of people
so good.
got taller than me.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I feel like the runt my entire life.
It's okay, Josh. We still love you.
All my friends are taller than me. And it's not like I'm a short guy. Like
You're really not.
I'm
Like,
like
I think you're an average height.
yeah, like if not even somewhat taller.
Yeah. So, let's keep this train a rolling. Oh my god. So,
Ooh, yeah.
that just made me when I say keep this train a rolling. Yeah, so up next we got some this is a favorite of mine and my mom's, and that is the Baby Ruth. And I've always been one to say that it's a chocolate covered payday, but it's really not. Like, there is more to a Baby Ruth than there is.
What do you like more, this or a payday?
Oh, absolutely, a Baby Ruth. This is like a Baby Ruth this is like a payday that's been heavily developed upon, to where like the payday, it just has like a peanut butter nougat, whereas this has a completely different nougat inside. Like, and I think there's caramel. Yeah, caramel nuts and a completely different nougat. It's so good.
It's very good. It's a smooth nougat.
And the amount of peanuts is just right. Payday is a little too much a peanut.
You know what, like, is in that realm of those, like the payday and the Baby Ruth? Reese's Nutrageous.
Yeah, really good.
I think that's better than both of them.
In
my personal opinion.
I'm really partial.
I'm a peanut butter lover.
Yeah.
So.
I'm really sad now that I didn't get them, but
the Milk Duds are the ones I'm going to pass on. Not because I don't like them. I actually love
I was also
spoilers, Milk Duds are in the
yeah. That was my next grab anyway. I was also not going to eat them because it is something that just sticks.
Yeah, it just sticks to my teeth, and it's not something I feel like dealing with right now.
But that is definitely like those little mini.
But they taste so good.
They have like 4 or 5 Milk Duds in the little box. Like, I loved those on Halloween.
I would just sit there and just let them just
suck
dissolve in my mouth.
And then you have this super smooth, semi-hard caramel. Oh,
yeah. Man. Really good.
Milk Duds.
Milk Duds are fantastic.
Definitely happily joining the box. I got one more chocolate one. Then we'll do your chocolate one, and then we'll do my 2 sweets.
Sounds great.
So, in my opinion, this
great.
This is my piece de la resistance for chocolate or candies. That's the Reese's cup. And I'm trying really hard to open it quickly.
One of my all-time favorites. As you can see, I have it on the tray there. I brought it with me. One of my all-time favorites is Reese's. Seriously.
Now the question is, are you a Reese's freezer?
So
Or-
I recently discovered that.
Really? You didn't know about that?
Yeah, nobody.
I'm so sorry for not cluing you in on it before.
I mean, I'm sure I've had it before, but it's never like been like, oh, do that on the regular kind of thing. And
Yeah.
apparently, there's a lot of people that do. Like that's the only way they eat them.
Yeah, I pretty much anytime usually if we buy Reese's to have at the house, we'll buy like a large bag of Reese's, or like my mom will give it to us as like a, hey, thanks for doing something for us. And so we'll just throw that whole bag in the freezer. And then anytime you want a frozen Reese's, you just go get it. And the thing is, like, they don't get hard frozen. It's just like firm. So whenever you take a bite, it's like a solid bite. I'm taking up
I'll have
so
to
much
try
noise.
it.
You don't like you have. So have you had them once frozen or what?
I'm sure I have. I mean, I would think it would be
So you just recently found out people do it. You haven't done it yet.
right.
Gotcha.
But I'm sure I've as long as me and you have been friends, I'm sure I've had a frozen Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, if you've eaten one at my parents' house, it's
Which-
probably been frozen.
Chances are pretty likely.
A lot of candy
on
gets eaten
that.
out.
Yeah.
Dude, I just realized
I've definitely eaten M&M's at your mom's house.
we didn't even talk about what our current costumes are.
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, you could probably tell what mine is based off of what's sitting on the table. I'm a construction worker. Not
Yeah,
only-
Josh didn't just get here from work.
Yeah, I dressed up in my work clothes.
I am no particular person from Harry Potter, but I am somebody from House Gryffindor, as per the tie. And I've got a wand. Probably look at this camera. I think the main camera up there is not recording now. But the
Yeah, the light did go.
yeah, GoPro's still strong.
All right.
So that's what we got. That's what we got backups. But yeah, dude. So that's our costumes. Now that we've gotten the elephant out of the room, let's go ahead and finish up your bucket.
All right. For my last one, this is one that just like it's time and time again surprised me. Like, you know, I've always is it for? I'll go ahead and say what it is. It's the Butterfinger peanut butter crisp bars.
Pop it all over. Yeah, there you go.
Very good. It's like kind of like a Butterfinger wafer kind of thing.
Is is there honeycomb in it? Do you know?
Honeycomb?
Like honeycomb candy. It's like I can't think of the name of the other candy for now.
No, it's like think of a Butterfinger crushed up.
Just okay.
That's like the candy that's inside with peanut butter, wafer, and chocolate.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's like I've always liked Butterfinger, but again, you know, the original Butterfinger can be a little rough on the teeth.
Yeah, it can be a little nice. I would say like the texture that is the Butterfinger would be like peanut butter honeycomb. Like that's what honeycomb.
Okay, well, yeah, that's probably what's in here.
pretty accurate. Then.
But it's like in such a small, you know, crushed up that it's not like eating a Butterfinger.
All right.
But they're fantastic. They taste fantastic. Have you ever had these?
I don't think I have, but I'm really excited for it. It looks like right up my alley.
And you're going to love this. I
They're
promise.
like the Reese's sticks. Like that's kind of what I'm immediately
The
kind of
Reese's
getting.
sticks are good. That's kind of what these are, but Butterfinger.
All right, I'm really excited for it. I like Butterfingers a lot, like the original,
Yeah,
even
me
though
too. But again, they're just hard on the. You know what I miss though?
what
The Butterfinger BBs.
the little.
Do they still make those?
I don't think they do those for like any candy, really. The like little bitty balls of them.
Yeah, they used to have a thing called Butterfinger BBs, and that used to be like when we were kids. It was a Simpsons thing too. Like, I didn't watch The Simpsons a lot, but I think it's Bart.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was like the spokesperson for Butterfinger.
Dude, you are jogging my memory on this because I just remembered like a lot of that. But yeah, I don't think they still make them. I'm really excited for this. This seems really
We need
really
to find
cool.
out if they do.
Yeah, we'll look it up. This
I think we
is so
can fit
cool.
one more.
Yeah, we're gonna make it, dude. I'm impressed. Ah, get out of this wrapper. Help, I'm trapped in a glass case of emotion.
I can't wait to hear or see what you think about it.
Dude, that is so good.
Amazing, right?
I would say I like that texture a lot better.
Right. It's just like, I think it's because it's thicker than like a Reese's stick or
Mhm.
something, you know. Plus,
Yeah,
it's a
I'm
little
for it.
got that little bit of crunch from the Butterfinger candy itself.
Oh yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. That's really good.
Tell me what you think about it.
I'll go and try it. I will say Butterfingers, like, trying to get it down so fast. I know that it's it's peanut butter finger, but like the butteriness of it always comes through so much, and like super savory note. I love it.
Very rich and creamy peanut butter, you know?
Yeah. Oh man, that is good stuff. So,
I'm sure I leave one of those for you.
yeah, we'll definitely at least leave one for Lauren. Next, we'll move on. I got super disappointed when we were opening these up earlier. So, we got some Airheads. Classic candy, classic Halloween candy. It's a, assorted pack of blue raspberry, cherry, and watermelon. It's a 50-50 split of cherry and watermelon. I did not get a single blue raspberry.
What kind of crap is that?
I know, dude. It makes me so mad.
At least that's not great.
Yeah, I will say that. At least it's not great. Because I'd be real upset.
Which, by the way, I never did say this. For those of you who are like, being like, what? No
Grape
way.
apologists.
I want to know what you think about that. Like, go get some sour gummy worms if you like them. Try it out with knowing that it's a great flavor, and tell us what you think.
Yeah, you're gonna board the SS disappointment whenever you try these.
Maybe I didn't.
I was.
I still liked it a lot.
I just don't like grape. Like, artificial grape is so far from the real flavor, and I can't respect it as its flavor on its own.
Man, Airheads though.
Airheads are solid.
It's been a long time since I've been Airhead.
The texture on them is so interesting. Like,
Oh, it's like eating Gumby.
Oh my god, yeah. It's exactly
That's what I feel like right now.
what I think like an edible moldable clay would be like eating. That's awful. But so delicious.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, put that in your nightmares. You're eating you're eating Gumby. All right. Oh hey, I think I found your plastic bag. Those are mine.
You sneak.
I was stuffing.
You dog, you. He was stuffing his cauldron. Which I got a hat in mine.
Had to make it look packed. So my last and final is some Starburst Original.
Another classic.
And now, in your Halloween bag, you get these, like, in the 2-pack. And, like, getting that double cherry or the double pink, man, that is, like...
That was always the coveted.
You have hit the jackpot.
Even the double yellows, depending on...
If you like the yellows, yeah. I like
all the flavors, so, like, anytime I hit a double anything, it was always, like, the lottery.
Hey, you know what? That's the way you look on the bright side of life. But for me,
you drink chocolate milk out of your fries and dip in it.
Definitely do. Oh, perfect! I literally got. If I ever got a non-double, the cherry lemon is one of my very favorites because it's
Good
just
combo.
You got tart, you got sweet. It's like everything. No savory though.
Have you had the Starburst unwrapped?
Yeah, I have. I feel like they have a very different flavor or texture to them.
A little bit.
I like
They're
original
pretty
better.
addicting though.
They are because they're so easy to eat.
Right, you just keep dipping your hands into them.
Yeah. Wouldn't suggest sharing that. Not during COVID.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not. I usually get my own candies. This is the first time I've shared any candy other than with Mariah.
And luckily, everything we've shared has been wrapped.
Right.
And we've also interacted a lot, so I don't think the candy we're passing here is gonna, transmit anything. I think the fact that we spend time around each other is the risk we're taking. Alright, doing my combo. Lauren will like sit and smash her Starburst together so that they're like
do that.
fused together.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it before and she ain't wrong. It changes it just enough.
I used to smash them together and then like twist them.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like a twisted and then I'd just like bite off and put out parts. So it was like
that's kind of cool and smart.
it was good.
How many have I tried?
Yeah, you should. I'm getting ready to give it a try. Airhead and Starburst at the same time.
Alright.
If I can breathe, damn out.
Two very different textures.
Gummy and Gumbier.
Apologies to the audio listeners.
We did give a warning.
Mm-hmm. You guys know we don't usually do that.
So, while we're wrapping up the candy segment of this, I don't even know how long we've been recording for.
Unfortunately, I don't know what our runtime was before we really started, but we are getting pretty close to our time.
Oh shit! So we got like, oh crap. Okay.
Yeah.
So now that we're wrapping up the candy, so like.
Unwrapping the candy, so to say.
Yeah, unwrapping the candy. What were some of your, like, did you have any movies that you watched around Halloween time a lot?
Oh, definitely. Well, like, our generation, I think that looks so good, dude. The
Starburst Chimichanga.
Yeah, it is. It's a Starburst with the cherry airhead wrapped around it. But, me and Lauren actually just watched Hocus Pocus because that's just a quintessential, Halloween movie. But like, I think most people that was like in our generation grew up with, the Disney Channel Halloween movies.
Halloween Town,
like 1 and 2. I think they even made a third one.
Mm-hmm.
With some
Wasn't
other.
as good.
No, but like they used to play so many movies like all day, and they'd pump out new ones every year and just add it to the list. And like, man, some of those are super, super good. I can't remember many of the names. Like Halloween Town was the big one, but yeah, I loved Hocus Pocus, and we just rewatched it. I gotta do what you just did. That looked insane.
You do gotta try what I just did, but you also gotta talk for a second longer because this is hard to chew.
Yeah, no, I plan on it. I was like, maybe I can talk about it while I'm preparing. But some other. I also, love like watching the Ghostbuster movies. Those are like really, really good Halloween time. For some reason, Jumanji, because it scared me as a kid, was a really good Halloween movie. But then like, you got like, those are the kind of more like lighthearted Halloween movies. You got some more, oh goodness. Some more hard ones like Jeepers Creepers.
Oh yeah. See, I don't go for the super scary.
Yeah.
I remember watching Monster House, the cartoon movie.
Yeah, you love that movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good little cartoon movie. I'll still watch it.
You used to watch it all the time when you'd stay the night.
Yeah, I'll still watch it. Let's see.
Oh man, I can already tell this is a jaw workout.
Oh, it's going.
Are you ready to talk for a while?
I am, yeah.
Hit me with your movies, brother.
All right, so like, Hocus Pocus was definitely.
Oh man.
Right.
That is good.
Did you do the red and pink combo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
So, obviously Hocus Pocus. That's a given. Me and Mariah watch that every year now too.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of her favorites. So, definitely that Monster House movie. It's a really good movie.
It's wholesome.
It is. I don't know. There's something about the animation in it, and like the color palettes and everything that they chose to use, and just like the concept of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a really good movie. Like I don't know, and it does have a nostalgia factor for me of like us hanging out in the summer. And all that kind of stuff. So
it was always on demand.
Oh yeah, it was an easy movie to watch like over and over and over again.
Especially while you're falling asleep.
Usually do. Right. So, aside from that though, Abbott and Costello, like Frankenstein or Meet the Killer. It's some oldies, but man, those are fantastic movies for around Halloween time to have some popcorn and some snacks like this.
I didn't even think about like some of the older movies I used to watch, like the Chucky movies, Child's Play, Bride of Chucky.
I never watched anything like that.
Bro, I don't know if they would scare me now, but like back in the day, me and my cousin Cody, we would watch those like just randomly, and holy crap, those movies
Were you just terrified after that?
I mean, I never like had a problem falling asleep from that, but I would always like be like, yo, what if my toys came to life? That would be awful. I would be screwed.
Yeah, see, stuff like that, I would have the same. I would have the same thought, but then I'd dwell on it. Before going to sleep.
Yeah, that's if you can disconnect from it, that was like Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a movie that like whenever I tried to go to sleep after I watched it, I just saw like his face, and yeah, I had a hard time going to sleep that night. I was pretty young whenever I watched that.
Yeah, see, my mom didn't like let me watch that kind of stuff until
Probably
I was older, which now I'm like, thanks mom, I don't really care for that stuff anyway.
Yeah. I feel cool. Now I got to grow up as a normal adjusted person instead of having some weird irrational fears for no reason particular.
But the Abbott and Costello, no, like that kind of stuff, it was never scary. It's always funny.
Yeah, it's good natured.
So that's what I like. I like the funny Halloween kind of stuff. So a new movie on Netflix called Hubie Halloween.
Did you like it?
I haven't watched it yet.
I'm gonna let you know. So I like Adam Sandler movies. I haven't watched it either, but it's gotten torn to shreds as far as being considered a terrible movie. Yeah, but I think it might still be funny.
I say I never listen to like critics or like anything like that, like other people online.
I mean, if you like it and you enjoy it, then enjoy it. But I'm just letting you know.
That's the thing, like it's like Star Wars, Star Wars got torn to shreds, and me and you both agreed like those are fantastic movies.
Yeah, as long as you like separate the trilogies off, then like it's fine.
Right, like if you just go into them as single movies, great movies.
Especially when it's like hey, these aren't being made by George Lucas.
Right.
Don't expect George Lucas film.
Yeah. No.
So, but yeah, those I definitely think like those are some hands down fantastic Halloween movies, and like just you don't always have to have a horror movie for it to be Halloween. Hocus Pocus isn't scary. Halloween Town isn't scary. They're spooky.
Right.
And that's like
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Lauren's favorite saying around this time, especially it might have just been this year added on, but spooky, not scary. Or not creepy. I don't remember exactly what it is, but like she likes things that are a little spooky. Likes things that are, Halloween themed. Doesn't necessarily like dead things and blood and guts and
Right. Like
so
the scariness of it.
Yeah. Just likes it to be spooky.
Spooky.
So I think especially if you have kids, like that type of stuff is just super great. Good fun all around for family around the Halloween time, like watching those movies, the Halloween Towns and all those, the Abbott and Costellos.
I love the Halloween Town movies.
Yeah. Marnie. I just remember that girl's name is Marnie.
It's true. It is.
It's so funny.
You remember the one where like the place where everything gets lost, like goes when it's lost?
Yeah, it's a house. Like that lady's house.
Like
or it is a guy, yeah.
He's like, I mean, he reminds me of Eeyore, Winnie the Pooh.
It makes sense.
I saw him on a TV show the other day. Me and my brother were watching, and I was just like, oh, hey, look, that guy has everything that's lost, or something like that.
He was probably like, what the heck are you talking about?
No, he knew exactly what I was talking about.
Dude, that's
we used
awesome.
to watch Halloween Town all the time.
That's because it played non-stop on Disney Channel. I just said Disney Plus, which probably watch it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can find that or something.
If it's gonna be on anything, it's gonna be on Disney Plus.
I'm gonna have to do that soon though, because my Halloween mood's gonna go down the drain after
Speaking of, I'm gonna go ahead and soapbox real quick. So spoiler alert to everybody. We're recording this November 1st. Sorry if it breaks the illusion of Halloween. But, so I go into a store today, because I was like, ooh, I'm going to change up my costume last minute. And I was in there yesterday, and they had some costumes, and then here I am today, and it's full Christmas, front to back of the store.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was just like,
really?
Like, you guys could not get rid of the stuff fast enough. Like, I'm in a dollar store already, make it 50 cents. We'll clear it all.
I don't know, I feel like it gets you earlier and earlier every year.
Yeah, actually the cashier was saying something to me about it, and I didn't even bring it up. Like, I just walked over my candy and a smile behind my mask, and he was like, yep, guess the turkey doesn't get its day this year. It's a shame. And I'm just like, yeah, man, sorry. Like, hi,
a shame.
how about you
People
greet me first?
thankful.
But yeah, I mean, I agree, like, at the same, like, we're not going to decorate our house for Thanksgiving. I don't
Yeah,
feel like
it's not really a decoration, other than
it's
like having like
fall.
pumpkins and gourds and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
There's some gourds in this house. There's some, or sorry.
Oh Lord.
Wet a pumpkin. But sorry, my brain just was like, grab onto this and
It's definitely the end of the episode.
You can always tell. But yeah, I mean, like, you just decorate fall stuff for Thanksgiving, but like, we're just like, okay, we'll kind of be neutral for a little bit and then start busting out the Christmas decorations. It's like, I get it, but the stores need to respect the holiday cycle.
Yeah, they do. And they need to not force us into freaking what it is. They want us to buy. They see that, like, us go in there and we see it.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, gotta have it.
It's like that, and I don't know if they're like trying to be like, oh, well, we'll put the Christmas stuff out early so people will get it, thinking that Christmas is going to be normal, and not that, but like, Christmas isn't really a go knock on everybody's house. It's like a family get together, and
right.
Let's face it, a lot of families are getting together. You know, like we've all kind of been like, well, if nobody's sick, you know, we can take the risk and be around family.
Right.
But yeah, like it's not every kid in the neighborhood knocking on your door. Like, that's why Halloween kind of got the restriction that it did. It's because it's a bunch of strangers interacting and stuff like that. I think Christmas is still gonna operate the way Christmas always is. It's always gonna be a madhouse.
Right.
But yeah, like, I don't know if they're trying to get stuff out early so that like people buy it now before the Christmas restrictions come in.
Yeah, I have no idea, man. It's crazy though.
Yeah, it is. But nothing we can really do about it. We can't change stores, but you know, we got Thanksgiving coming up. We always be thankful for that. You know,
I am thankful for it.
I can't wait to talk about what we're thankful for. That was like, it wasn't our first holiday episode last year, but it's the first episode that we talked about holiday stuff, because I remember we talked about being thankful and things like that, and it might have been like our second or third, I think maybe our third or fourth episode actually. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing all of our holiday episodes this year.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Especially getting them on camera.
Yeah, I mean, one, we keep talking about like ideas for them. We keep coming up with ideas, and it's just, it's gonna keep getting better and better.
Exactly. Just gonna keep on growing and you know, trying to improve everything for you guys. But I think we are just about at that time. I'm gonna hop in here and see what we're at on recording. And yeah, I think we're safe to hit our hour. We don't owe Kyle any singing. Throwback.
I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, you know, we got through our mountain of candy. We didn't go through you know, anything on our tray here, but
Cookies.
quick show, yeah, cookies, cupcakes. These were from the celebration.
Right, from the party.
Very good stuff. Some s'more bags. Is that what that is?
Yep, s'more. More grow bags.
Yeah, so shout out to Mar and her mom getting that all put together. It looked fantastic and tasted absolutely wonderful. Some of those cupcakes were red velvet, and I just freaking love red velvet.
Shout out to my mom on the s'mores bags.
Oh, your mom did the s'mores bags? Heck yeah. Okay, shout out to Stacy. Super good job. That was really cute, and we'll definitely be making some s'mores.
It was a good idea.
Absolutely. So I'm going to go and shout out our socials again. You can find us on Twitter at SBPH6. You can search us up on Facebook with Shwaddhup Bruddah Podcast Hour. Type Shwaddhup, type Bruddah. You'll find us eventually. I probably sent you an invite link already. You can hit us up on the Discord in the link below. Or send us a email at sbphcontact@gmail.com. And we will super love to get back to you. If you're a sponsor, feel free to hit us up that way as well. And let's work out a deal. That's not going to happen. But, yeah. Doors always open. Send us an email, please. Pay us. Without further ado, I do have one last question for you, brother.
Let's hear.
Shwwaddup, brother!
Shwwaddup!
Bruddah!